a lot of Japanese people don't speak Japanese. The reason why is because like there's no usage.
Well, the best thing is you can watch and understand manga and anime.
Yeah, but if I'm not jacking off, it doesn't matter.
What?
I mean, isn't that what it is with the tentacles and all that?
That's called hentai.
It's called
right.
manga, dude.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
let's try
Read
it,
a
let's
book,
try
will you?
Welcome back to another episode of The Careful Boys, where question is, what is a cultural or family tradition that we are now glad to ditch?
Now glad to...
Beating the kids.
No. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
I think speaking Japanese.
You don't want to speak Japanese?
What, you're trying to ditch that?
Wait, you don't want to speak Japanese?
Wait, can we explain why we're laughing?
That's hella funny.
So we're doing this video over. So basically, we're deja vuing. Last time he said beating the kid.
I said beating the
I
kids.
thought he was gonna say it again.
What are like your family or cultural traditions that we are now glad that we're willing to ditch?
Beating the kids.
I thought you said you want to do that.
You're willing to ditch that?
Well, it's because Anthony's mic fell off, so we wanted
I
to...
didn't say it, so Steve said it for me.
Joe ended up
But I thought
changing
it
his
was-
answer.
No, because I thought it was so much funnier to do it this way.
The acting, yo, that's what you should appreciate. Watch his acting when he goes,
By the way, if you're playing Mafia with Joe later, remember that, because that's a guilty boy.
okay. So you think that speaking Japanese?
You're glad to ditch that. You don't want to pass on.
He's just fucking improving. Come on.
I want to keep it.
Come on.
I want to keep it. I do. I think they'll be mad. I just did that one for you guys.
That's pretty funny. Well, now at least they can be let in on it.
People will be confused because like Steve never got beat.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you guys think, though, legit question, like, as we Americanize, right? A lot of Japanese people don't speak Japanese. And the reason why is because, like, there's no usage. Like, I get if you live in LA and you speak Spanish, like, it's helpful because, like, you could get a lot done. You could do business with the Spanish community, whatever.
Well, the best thing is you can watch and understand manga and anime.
Yeah, but if I'm not jacking off, it doesn't matter.
What?
I mean, isn't that what it is with the tentacles and all that?
That's called hentai.
It's called
right.
manga, dude.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah,
talking
let's
about?
try
Read
it,
a
let's
book,
try it.
will you?
But do you guys really think... I mean, like, Taika doesn't speak Chinese or Mexicano.
Wish she did.
You wish, but then, like, it's kind of, like, out of the way is what I'm saying.
But didn't
like,
you guys like do that and it just didn't really work out?
No, I think it's on us. We just didn't stick to it enough. Yeah.
Because I'm saying, like, how the practicality of it, right, is like, yeah, you could learn another language, but it's like the reason why we don't hold on to it is because there's no point in using it.
That's also because most Japanese people that end up in America learn English.
Yeah.
And it's no different than like I learned hella Spanish, but I failed it 4 times. But like I have never had to use it in like 30 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So why would I remember that shit?
But then, to be honest, if so many people like Mexicans came to America and didn't keep speaking Spanish, would Spanish really be that useful in California?
No, because it's useful because there's so many Spanish speakers.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's not the right question. The question is more like if you didn't fail it 4 times and you were proficient at it, would you randomly actually be like, oh, this is useful?
So I had to use it one time when I my car had 2 pop tires and I had to talk to the tow truck driver and I was using Spanish.
But he was Armenian, so it didn't work.
And yeah, he was
He's Armenian.
Oh, he was a Spanish dude. He was a Mexican dude, and that helped me a little bit. But he was sort of like he looked at me like I failed Spanish 4 times because I'm trying to say shit. But he knew what I was talking about.
He's probably gonna have an easier time understanding English.
Honestly, exactly. So exactly.
Higher, I'm sure he knows what that is.
Well, no, but I was talking to him, and it was like talking to like a bookcase for like probably 3 minutes, and then I realized, oh shit.
What were you trying to say to him besides that your
Tengo
tire
un
was
gato
popped?
en mi pantalones, 2 tires. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
So the tow truck guy's basically like, where do you want this car towed, is what he's asking you?
He was asking me if I had my keys, and yeah, like, or he's basically saying if I could leave my keys on the tire overnight, then he could tow us to a spot where he has a buddy who could hook us up.
Oh.
And I understood enough to know that was Gucci because I failed Spanish 4 times and I just got enough out of it
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's cool.
to know. But
Yeah.
if not for that, I'd been
You just be clueless.
right.
Yeah.
And then like we didn't have like translators or anything like that. This was like in 2012. So like yeah, thank God for that.
Or if we lived a lifestyle that was supported the practicality of it. So like for example, my old neighbor, all his kids spoke Spanish, and so because his dad played basketball in Spain, so to keep that up, even though he doesn't play basketball in Spain anymore, every summer they spend the whole summer in a Spanish-speaking country to keep that up. So if we did that, yeah. So if
Well, that's enriching in general.
So if we did that, right? Like let's say we made it a thing every summer, because that's what I did, and I think that's why my Mandarin is so good. Every summer we go to Taiwan, and every winter we go to Mexico. There'd be a reason why Taika would keep it up. Because when we do travel, his vocabulary for those things like goes through the roof. Like all of a sudden he could say sentences in Mandarin and all that, and then as soon as you come back here, he just forgets everything because we're not really using it.
Yeah, I was hanging with a couple that they have their kid watch Bluey in Mexican just to piss everybody in the room off.
Was it Azuli?
It was just so weird and annoying. It's like, I get it. You're getting your kid in touch with their culture and shit. Your kid's not gonna remember this shit in 2 fucking years, but go for it. Cause it's a dedication thing. You have to be committed to it, like in a way that like I don't think it's gonna work in America, brother. I just don't think it's gonna work.
There are already like Mexican cartoons to watch that are not
The dub.
Bluey retranslated.
Every kid wants to watch Bluey, dude. So deal with it.
Because I think the reason why we did it because we had family members that couldn't speak English, so that's why it was practical. Because it's like I could communicate to them.
But that's funny because if it's for you as a parent, then just give them the real Mexican culture and give them Mexican shows.
Amen.
Because that's not the culture. That's just a retranslated dub.
Like there's so many good weather girls on Mexican TV channel.
Oh my
They're always speaking Spanish, and you could learn a lot. I'd rather do that than Bluey.
And
I'll be glad to be rid of the Saturday, you can't do anything that doesn't have to do with the Lord rule.
Oh, that's Saturday's like the best day in a kid's schedule.
Years of my life, that was the drill. Every Saturday.
so Saturday morning, you couldn't even watch cartoons.
Nope.
That was my big gripe. I'd never even seen one.
Never saw X-Men '97.
No, that's the thing. That was the big.
X-Men 97 wasn't there at that time.
It was called X-Men.
It was just called X-Men, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Because X-Men 97 is today's.
I'm making it relevant for these fuckheads watching, not for you.
He's giving a crutch, basically.
They
yeah.
already know if
Yeah.
it,
No, these fuckheads watching this.
Yeah, no, that's why I was sad because people would talk about it at school that did see it, and whose parents weren't supervising them on Saturday, and I would be so jealous.
See, when I get to see it, it was because I did weekend sleepovers at someone's house.
Yeah, I know. I never got to do that, so then I had to watch everything later. But it did no good.
No. It didn't make me closer to God. It made me hate him. It didn't. It made me mad. It made me so anti-religious. It's like the perfect, if you want any like kid generation to completely hate your religion, do it on Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah. They'll be like, you're just going to be like for the rest of your life, fuck this religion, dude.
It just goes back to the thing Steve was saying before about how like it's big. It's a bigger deal to be able to fit in with all other 29 kids in your class. Yeah. Like if I'm the only one that I don't even know what they're talking about. Like, that is like detrimental on my
you're special.
development.
You're chosen.
Bro, imagine your first day at school. You turn to the kid next to you. You're like, "Did you see Rome in the Bronx last night?"
That's Taika right there.
Like, come on, dude. It's 2025, bro. Like,
Chong Li. Chong Li.
at least say Squid Game or something. Like, give him something.
Crazy, he doesn't care about that stuff.
I don't know, but you know what I'm saying?
That's like, that's what I'm worried about. Because he likes weird shit. So he has the stuff.
But you kind of made him like weird shit.
No. He likes weird shit.
But weird's not bad in some respects.
He is tapped into what the kids are on these days, like the brain rots and stuff. So I'm okay, cool. He has the pop culture, social fabric stuff, Roblox, and then he has his own choices, and he likes the weird shit, right? Like the Captain Tsubasa thing. And so I asked him, I was taking him to school one day, and I was like, hey, like, does anyone else watch Captain Tsubasa with their friend? He goes, I don't know what they watch. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, do you care like that, like what you watch? Because like, do your friends watch it? And he goes, I don't think they do. I like it. And I'm like, That's interesting.
So, the difference is he's got a baked-in insurance plan with Taika that is like bar none.
What's the baked-in insurance plan?
Because like if you're not in tune with the rest of your classmates, your age group, right? That is grounds for the only fear of that is being isolated or bullied. But then if you're in jiu-jitsu and you whoop that person's ass,
He's a trendsetter, basically.
it doesn't matter.
No, you still need friends.
No, you do. You go to the ground, dude. You just take him to the ground.
Or the difference is, you know what Taika's best friends are? His parents. We didn't have that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
No, we were in fear of them.
Yeah.
And they were so lame.
Yeah.
His heart's already full, so he doesn't care.
That's crazy.
I remember my dad made me cry when I got Back to the Future on VHS.
Why?
I mean,
Because I
why?
asked my mom to buy it, and then when he got home, he said he didn't say I could buy that.
Wait, what? What's wrong with Back to the Future?
It's fair.
It was just the cassette movie from Sam Goody. Probably wasn't even that much.
So he had to return it, or did you get to watch?
No, I got to keep it, but he
He took it and went.
he like scolded the shit out of me for it, and I was like, I didn't understand what the big deal was.
It's crazy. It's crazy to get scolded as a child for something that like you couldn't have done without your mom anyway.
But I think he was just in a bad mood and just took it out on me.
And I remember not being able to have things just because you're not able to have things.
The wilder part is thinking that like 30 plus years later, that's a core memory for you.
Yeah, I know.
And then be like, hey,
Yeah.
Dad, this is a core memory.
Core memory for me is we always lost the gray remote, and my dad would come home. Shay, where's the fucking gray remote? And it was like this big. How do you lose it? Shay, where the fuck is the gray remote? And like we're like, oh shit, we lost it again. What do we do with it
it's all
this
the
time?
kids.
Yeah, it's always us. It's
So many kids to look for it.
right, because so by the time we got home, my mom was watching Oprah. She picks us up and she comes back home and Oprah's done. So who has the gray remote? The kids do. So we're just like, fuck, did I use the gray remote as a space blaster? You know what I mean? We're like, oh shit, I think Kenny used it as a gun earlier.
And did you guys have multiple remotes? Like,
No, it's one. It's a
oh, that's it?
TV remote. That's all you got.
So easy to lose that.
And at the time, there was no like you got to go to Radio Shack or some shit to find a remote that you could program your shit. We didn't do that. My dad could have done that, but it's the principle. Where's the fucking gray remote?
That's hella funny.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh shit, we lost it again, dude.
It's funny because that problem hasn't really been solved truly, like futuristically.
By the way, it got worse because Apple TV came out and they came with this little shitty little fucking tiny little fucking. This is the remote. It's this big and it's like made out of metal, so it slides right through your couch cushions to the ground or whatever. So you're extra fucked with it.
Like a rubber cover for it that you get on Amazon for like $3.
It's still small, man. It's still small.
I'm a factory guy.
You don't just use your phone afterwards?
That's whack.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, whack.